Good morning or good afternoon. My name is Gregory A. Lyons, and I'm a veteran. I served my nation honorably, and when I was discharged, I registered and got a VA medical card. The other day, I read a story. It was in the newspaper that Supervisor Burgess and the other Los Angeles County supervisors have put together what is called a report about veteran suicides and how they can be prevented and who they can talk to and who they can listen to. And they commissioned this report last September. The report was received and they're going to do a follow-up. They wanted to know how they could prevent suicides and what could be done and how and what the problem was. The problem mainly is not just veteran suicide. The problem is the unsung heroes that work for the Department of Veterans Affairs. I'm standing at the Department of Veterans Affairs guarding an outpatient clinic, as you can see as I pan the camera there. The outpatient clinic has the unsung heroes that take care of veterans like me, and they see that veterans like myself are taken care of and are given the proper treatment. Do they have all the answers? No. But these unsung heroes come to work Monday through Friday. We don't know their names other than their first names, and we barely even know about their private lives or about their work history. These heroes make sure that blood tests are done, urine tests are done, and if you need that proper medical care, they're there for you. Best way to do it is to register. But when you register and you get your VA health card, you're going to go into a system that's not going to have all the answers. But my main purpose of making this video today is to show you that the unsung heroes work behind the doors. These heroes are VA employees that come to work every day, even during the crisis that we had of this virus. They came in, they made sure that the veterans were taken care of. They made sure that the veterans received the proper medical care. We can only say thank you to these heroes, but the thing that was most disturbing to me is when I read that report, I asked myself, when was the last time that one Los Angeles board of supervisor took the time out to stop by this clinic or any of the clinics, and not to say thank you to just the veterans, but to say thank you to the men and women that keeps this clinic running for the veterans? When's the last time they walked through the door and just said, you know what, I'd like to take the time to say thank you for the job that you guys do, because you guys are part of the heroes. The heroes that are there for us 5 days a week. Dr. Turner has always been there for me and has always continued to be there for me. Dr. Young out in the VA in West LA is there for me. Once you get yourself registered and you get yourself in the system, they're going to make sure that you have the proper medication. They're going to do everything in their power legally to help you and to help you understand and to provide the guidance for you. This clinic is not and has never been an emergency clinic where they do operations and where they do all kinds of stuff. But if you're a veteran and you're thinking of suicide, this is a clinic that you can walk in and you can get the help that you're going to need. These men and women that sit behind this clinic, inside these doors, in these offices, are there to help. They are going to help you get the help that you need. They're available to you Monday through Friday. And if you don't have the answer, they will find the answer. Take a look at the door there. You can see an 800 number is always available. But the thing that we always have to remember is when you have unsung heroes like this, they're not all perfect, but they get the job done. They have families just like you and I do, and just like every other veterans does. But they make sure that the veterans come first. They come in here day after day, and they're heroes. Heroes that are never thanked properly enough for the job that they do. Some of these heroes end up retiring, some end up going on to other VA hospitals, and they get advanced and everything. But let me assure you, as a veteran who's been coming down here for more than 5 years, these heroes get the job done. When you walk through these doors over here, you're immediately seen. You're immediately talked to. You're immediately put in connection with somebody, and you're treated like a family member. You don't have to walk through a screening to come through the doors to seek help. You just walk up to the security guard and you follow the rules. One of the rules that they have is that you have to be, and you have to have a mask on. It happens. The other rule is they have to take your temperature. And as you can see right there, one of the things is they have to search you for weapons. Happens to everybody. But they're the heroes that work behind the doors, the heroes that go home to their families each night and they unwind. And these are the heroes that make sure that the veterans are taken care of. Veterans like myself get to enjoy the freedom. We get to enjoy the freedom of music. We get to enjoy the freedom of our First Amendment rights, as a former president was so vague about. But when does an unsung hero get thanked? When the Los Angeles supervisors commissioned that report, I never heard them once say, you know what, the men and women who work in these different clinics, such as the Gardena Clinic, the Temple Clinic, or the Long Beach Clinic, are thanked from us for the job that they do each and every day, taking care of the veterans. As you can see outside there, there's a tiny little sign that tells you that this is the VA Gardena Clinic. And as you look through the letters, and you look through, and I took the time out to highlight it there, these are the heroes that take the time to write a letter and say, hey, if Mr. Lyons needs help, I'm here. Here's my telephone number. These are the heroes that are there for us 24/7. When a veteran commits suicide, we don't have all the answers. We can commission report after report after report to come up with that answer. But we want to assure something to the Los Angeles Board of Supervisors and to the director of the Veterans Hospital in West LA and to the Department of Veterans Affairs in Washington, D.C. You have heroes inside these clinics that are doing the job that you ask them to do. They're not perfect, but they enforce rules like everybody else in here. And they make a veteran feel like a family member. And they tell the veteran many, many things, and they try to help that veteran in every way possible. They've always treated me like a family member. I've never been turned away, never been tossed off the bricks or anything else in there. They tried to handle every major emergency that comes down in here. We all didn't know that the virus was going to come down upon us. But the men and women behind these doors at this Gardena Clinic made sure that every veteran was taken care of to the best of their ability. I was never asked to make this video. Nobody knows that I'm making this video, and nobody, said, hey, can you do this? Can you help me? No, the men and women behind this are men and women who sometimes even I don't know their names because they stand behind. I've spoken with the security guard for 2 years and I don't even know his name because he treats you so nice and he treats you like a family member, and he gets you in and out and gets your temperature taken. These are the men and women that do the job day in and day out at the Gardena Clinic. I try to create a video to express myself and to say thank you to the men and women of the VA Gardena Clinic. Do I think anything less of the people at the Temple Clinic or the VA West LA? No. Because this is closest to my home, and this is where I come for treatment. I've also attached in there, as you can see up close, that is a letter from Dr. Turner. That letter has helped me in many, many ways possible. This clinic is helpful, and it would be so nice if somebody from the Los Angeles Area Board of Supervisors just took 5 minutes of their busy day and they stopped by and they said, you know what? The reason why I'm stopping by this clinic today is to say thank you. Thank you for the job that you guys do. And not wait until there's a tragedy or a press conference or something new or something old. We just walk in the door and we say, I just wanted to stop by and say thank you for the job that you do for the veterans each and every day. Because these are the heroes that work behind the glass. I can't show you their faces because for some reason the VA doesn't allow for videos to be made inside the clinic to protect the privacy of the patients and to protect the privacy of the veterans, which I understand. But also remember something as you go about your day on this Mother's Day. Many people come to this clinic and many people forget one thing, that these are the heroes that work behind these doors. The heroes are the men and women who are the employees that make sure my blood pressure is taken, to make sure that my blood is taken and it is tested and my urine is tested, to make sure that I have that proper medication. They have social services available, but is it a big social service department? No. The one-stop thing to remember is for those veterans out there, check in to your local VA clinic. They will get you started. They will get the paperwork started. They will help you obtain the mental health that you need. If we wait around for a commission report, which was so funny that when you see, yeah, they're going to commission a report, and then that report's going to go on some bookshelf somewhere and somebody's going to say, I know how we can handle the problem. But the thing that we don't handle is we never seem to say thank you to those heroes. Not just the veterans like myself, but to the heroes that work every day behind these closed doors, except for Saturday and Sunday. They make sure that when the veteran walks through that door, that the veteran's going to get treated. And if they don't have the answers, they're going to make that telephone call and they're going to get the answer for you. Sometimes that veteran might get embarrassed, or something may have happened to that veteran. She may be a female, and there may have been a tragedy in her life, and she wants to discuss it privately. They have female psychologists down here that will work with you, and your confidentiality is guaranteed. Your confidentiality is you're not going to be treated any different. You're not going to be looked down upon any different. You're going to be looked upon as a veteran in crisis, and how is the best plan in the best way that you can be helped. And again, remember something. All of these clinics are available to veterans like myself. You come down, you walk through the door, you show your VA card, you make that appointment. I don't get any extra appointments or any extra or first come, first served basis. Everything's done by rules down here. Rules that they follow, but they follow them and they do everything to guarantee your safety is protected. I wanted to make this video to see what kind of reaction I would get from the Los Angeles Board of Supervisors. You know, we never see you, in all the time that I've come to these clinics, we never see or hear you walk through the door of your busy day and say, you know what, let me thank the employees at this clinic, or at the Temple Clinic, or at the Sepulveda Clinic, or at the West LA Clinic. Let's thank these unsung heroes that keep the Department of Veterans Affairs going. And they do their job with pride, and they do their job with professionalism. Thank you. God bless you. Good afternoon.